Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a great start to the work week, even though it is Tuesday. It's still the beginning of the work week. So we're now shifting gears from hurricane to fall foliage. I joked to one of the other meteorologists today that I didn't know how to do anything but hurricanes since we've been focusing on Hurricane Lee. For the past week or so. So now we're going to shift gears and get more acclimated into current information that's going on. So we are officially 4 days away from the beginning of fall, which is on Saturday. And it's very exciting. I'm sick of the rain. I don't know about you guys, but I am done with the rain. I'm ready for the fall, the cool weather as well. So I actually have some information for today on just the fall, where parts of Maine are seeing some fall, parts of, or how long we'll see the fall, what the colors will look like as well. We have a couple of sky cams right now. This is our Augusta sky cam. It's pretty cloudy there. Old Orchard Beach, let's see how many people are there. That one seems to not be working. No worries. We'll switch to the Eastern Prom. This one also looks frozen. Not a lot of people out. Let's check out other ones we can look at. Let's see if this one's up. Ooh, look at that cruise ship. This is a great time of the year for people to head to New England as we're halfway through September. You want to see the Lewiston Sky Cam. Cameron, I see you're coming right now. Let's check it out. Let's see if it works. This one is just showing Augusta, so I'm not quite sure which one's working as well. This is our Raymond Sky Cam. I tried to use this at the noon today, but it crashed right before the weather, our big weather came on. So let's jump right into what this Facebook Live is about. This is the fall foliage report for right now. Most of Maine, Vermont, and New Hampshire, very low colors. As you can tell, Rangeley, Jackman, Berlin, parts of Bethel even as well. And then central parts of Maine are seeing some color right now. You'll probably see some color most likely near swampy areas. So those maple trees are changing colors just because they're in very saturated soil. In the wet rain, actually, just the wet soil speeds up the turning color process in general. That's also why you probably saw some trees earlier in August, way back to August when I first started talking about fall foliage, why you started seeing colors then, just because we've gotten so much rain. So let's shift gears. Let me pull out this sky cam. Let's move forward. So a big thing heading into the fall, and I can't stress this enough, which is funny because it's a stress thing. The trees are very stressed out right now. They've received a lot of water. And when the ground is oversaturated, that actually can weaken the leaves, and just the leaves aren't going to produce, I hate to say it, but they're not going to produce bright colors this fall. They're going to produce very pale and not as bright, less bright colors in general. But I can say that the fall foliage season will be longer. The peak will be longer. But in some also may be late just because of water stress in general. So from this summer, it really depends on how much rain we got in that summer. So at the Portland Jetport, we saw 17.23 inches of rain, and that's from June to September, or it should actually be June to August. I think that this graphic is incorrect. So this actually brings the total to almost 43 inches of rain for 2023. This is actually the second wettest year on record now, as of yesterday, at the Portland Jetport. Other areas like Poland, Maine had 22.37 inches of rain, and that's from June to August. This graphic is wrong. It's not September, it's August. And that brings the total in Poland, Maine to 45.02 inches. So that is a lot of rain. That's almost 50 inches of rain. And we still have to go through the rest of September. This isn't even the rest of September, October, November, and December. So areas like Poland, Maine, you could actually get into the 50s for total rainfall. So moving forward, how we'll see the colors for the fall. So at night, a couple weeks ago I covered this, but at night leaves in general produce a lot of sugars, and those sugars try to escape at night. If the sugars are kept in the leaves just because of cooler nights in general, the leaves will be more warmer and colorful colors. If there's extra water in the leaves, like we've had this summer, an abundance of rainfall in Maine, I can produce softer and less frequent colors as well. And what I mean by less frequent is that you'll see less reds and oranges and yellows. So it's something to think about as well. But like I said, this is back to our fall foliage map. We're also September 19th today. Thinking that most of Maine, especially by the time that those colors get to the coast, it'll be more so halfway through October. Every week I'm going to come on. This is actually going to be a new thing. I'm going to come on to Facebook and we'll talk about the update of fall foliage. Be tuned in to CBS 13 live at 5:30 as well. I have more information on the fall foliage. I posted an article to our website that you guys can take a look at. I'm going to put it on all my socials too moving forward. So I'm going to wrap up here. I have more information coming up tonight at 5:30. Thank you guys for still watching. Sorry I couldn't bring great enough news for the fall foliage, but I have more updates every week. So stay tuned for the next fall foliage update, more so next week.
This has been